things. The banner is up. DC rap icon Wale will perform at the half. And we got football back here in the nation's capital. Joffrey Kirkland out of LSU. It's the same. And takes the opening kick to the 30. Right. To Jalen White. Ball still about Russia for Clay Helton at Georgia's Southern Cup. Right. Talking by Owens and throw for the first time to Justin Hall, who is suplexed. Goodness! Bryce Thompson picked him up. Four-man rush. Incomplete. Carry-on Conley, the lockdown corner, former first-round. Tamu. Back to QT, who's in motion. Takes it out to the 41-yard line. All right, go. Nice snap. John Hamilton. Action Jackson. Bouncing to the 40. You're not gonna get Leon Dior. Marcus Major checks in. Totes the rock. And busted for about 6 yards. Macklin Air. All right, go. To the ground, and Abram Smith dumps it up for a couple. You know, we've talked about Deion Jackson so far. The Jake Bates four-pointer is John! I mean, you've done it once, and now he just does it again. The operation snap, hold, and it was all about, did he have the distance? He had a plenty of distance. That's two of them. That gets some eyeballs in the NFL looking now. You got a kicker consistently. You did it once, okay, kick it. On the ground, Marcus Yards, the Delaware Bluehead, stuffed. Third down, what are you going to do, Eric Press? Sometimes you just need one first down to get going. That's what the gamblers need the next time they get out there. Jackson going backwards, breaks a tackle, and takes a hit out of the 42-yard line by Matt McCray. 11-0 defending champs. Tamu with old Jay. Floods it to the tight end. Mason Fairchild. Soft hands. Allow Tamu to make that play. Jackson. Sorting through traffic. Nothing there. Going back a yard. Xavier Valladay checks in a running back. Gets the carry. And Valladay lurches forward for 4 yards. And here comes Donald Wilson. Ty Scott, first down, and more. Still fighting the foes from Houston. All right, here we go. Valladay, jobbled up, fought through one. Can't escape the second tackle attempt. Distracted him, he dropped the football. Third and long. Ta'amu rips it. Picked off in the end zone. Major Burns taking it the other way. Burns wrecking shot to the 25-yard line. Know his name. His mom gave him it because she wanted something that sounded good out of the loudspeaker. And Major Burns at LSU. Will this be the spark? Screen. Quick game to Kirkland. Kirkland nowhere to go. Pounding DC defense. Quick toss to Kirkland. Finding the go-to man, moves the chains. Very good. Jalen White. Second. 11 personnel. Preseason in the first 2 weeks. Rusted in the starting role this week. Tully. Dancing. Eyes downfield. Throws downfield. Tiptoe. You only need one down. But Justin Hall cannot get the 1 foot down. Third down for Talia Tagovailoa. Lets him rip to the big tight end. It was close to the sticks. He finds Cam Sutton. And you go for it. Tagovailoa drops it. A stroke for the football. Right at the line of scrimmage. And here comes Bryce Thompson. Thompson fixing up. And it will be Mr. Auburn under center. Play action. Rolling. will take it himself and slides down into through a game or two. That type of player. 46 yards for Mr. Automatica. Matt McCray dropped it. DC recovered. That's Jalen White on 11 running back. And then was the second move that they called. Got the first down. Talking about on the comebacker and the tiptoe complete by Justin Hall. So he led the Big Ten in passing yards. Quick pass. Here's Hall. Oh, close forward. We'll pick up a 3. Let DC do a title as the interim head coach a year ago. He's the guy this year. Talia will throw. Good throw. Conley got it. Carry on Conley. Sideline. Goodbye. Turn on. There was Rick B. Talking about long pressure now. On Boogie Vashon. And now it's Devontae Maxwell forcing him out. There's Marcus Yards. Out in Delaware. Rolling for a few yards on first down. Quick toss. Yards. Gobbled up by Deontay Anderson. Pressure from inside. And Marcus Major. And then it's to the Golden Gopher. Gets one. Sets up fourth down. Here's the snap. Major lowers his shoulder into Stonewall's second effort. Looks like he's got the first down. Like the center, Jack Kramer just threw somebody to the ground. He's just trying to create a pile, but a nice job of keeping the legs moving is Major for the first down. Back to the ground to spin. Jalen White. We'll leave this about a yard shy. 3rd and 1. Back to White. White has nowhere to go. He's stopped. Can they come down and help out with? Here they go to safety rotation. Roberson drops him off. Drops him. Derek Roberson. This time Houston State better attack with the sack. The man that sacked Drew Brees in the NFL. And Derek Roberson. Here's Deion Jackson. Seems like forever since we saw him breaking free. He just made Sherman right there. Be on his head. To Amu. Pressure in his face. Elevating to make the catch. It's Ty Scott. This game. Come on. I still late in the second half. To Amu. High throw and brought down by Cornell. Touchdown catches last year. Got picked up by the Texans. Almost made their active roster. By the final roster cuts. Back to the throw game. Back to foul. And foul spins for the first down. Catches last year. Got picked up by the Texans. Almost made their active roster. By the final roster cuts. Back to the throw game. Back to foul. And foul spins for the first down. Man, this is what I do for you. Well, just you and the community, man. You do so much for this surrounding area. You got a new album that came out. You're always trying to get back. What does DC mean to you? I mean, everything, man. Like, myself, so I hope that works. But I don't think they need no help. We up 21-0. I think we're looking good. They'll be just fine. Appreciate you, Lonnie. Back to you guys. Hey, so, what do you think about this? What do you think about the defenders? The offense, a little eye for him. Behind the back to the tight end, Riley Moore. Houdini. Come on now. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Hey. So this guy lied to me. He's still about to fulfill help. And Big 12. He never did this though. Never ran for a touchdown. He finds the end zone. He will not be denied. Wale providing the soundtrack to the DC Defenders. The defense has been of the day. There's the crosser to Lawrence Keys. Oh, upended. Helicopter stop. To Amu, throw back to Valadez. Valadez first down. The hurdle to the 50-yard line. Snap it. 12 guys on the field. And here is the flag on the back end of the play. He in the lead. Last year, they deleted the Rising Americans. Jahari Briggs. Oh, take him. Bodies with them. The Elise will let bars. Again, big fella. We'll give you a roll. All right. Loves to play this game. Ta'amu the missile to Ty Scott. High ball situation they want. All right. Galladay, nothing there. Reversing it. Trying to bounce it. They want an open field stop. Get out. Ta'amu wrapped up and dropped. Malik Fisher's got 2 of them today. And McCrane is perfect. Malik Fisher wanted some vengeance against the University out of Tennessee. Back to measure. Jalen White, check that. Top of the defensive line for DC. Quickly getting it out, first down yardage. Good job, man-to-man cover. Look at my Noah. Flushed. Talia throwing on the run and a little behind. So, Tony Viola slants it sidearm, and it's in! Jamblers on the board with their first. I want you to watch a couple elements. Watch the safety in the middle of the field, Sam Kidd. He had to pause, just say certainly not over. Remember, you can have a 9-point possession in the U.F.L. Out of the backfield, slipping the tackle. Verdian doesn't come it out. $15,000 worth of beer sales. And another, let's go, Your Honor. Go. Oh, boys. Ta'amu and rhythm to Braylon Sanders. That was the big. Ta'amu got it. Smith got clobbered. Now Ta'amu gets clobbered. 3rd and 8. Ta'amu. Running shots. Riley Ford. Touchdown number 2. He gets to 6'4", 258 pounds. Riley Moore. He just throw it up. And he just out-jumps him. I mean, he's double-teamed and the relentless effort. White's. He's going to have the first 6'6" tight end, Cam Sutton. Here comes Taylor. Taylor with the sack. Smith is a running back, and Galladay left with an injury, and that is threading the needle to Ty Scott. Jolly just RPO has the opportunity to hit it off, but throws the tight end in the flat. Then it goes to Smith. Jump charge. Smith. That's all. There we go. There we go. That's a good great Eddie. Now we have White here. You get the ball down. Once those guys are even available now. There's Abram Smith spinning and falling at the 3rd and 3 and count it down at the line. Goes right shot. And it'll be an opportunity for DC to take a knee and get out of here. 2 and wants to win the U.F.L. title back-to-back. He wants to be the MVP this season. Certainly the MVP for the Defenders in this game. 45-7. A low window. U.F.L. football alive and well at the nation's capital. Defenders lift apart.